YouTube, what's good, welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, as you've seen from the title, I'm going to be doing my tier list for traits in Hunt Showdown, bruh. And these are my opinions, my specific ones that cater to my gameplay, and it should cater to a lot of you guys' gameplay, unless the ones I put at the bottom are like for specific instances that really won't count towards most of the majority of fights. But other than that, yeah, we're just gonna get straight into this video, and I want you guys to go in the description, click on that, make your own tier list, and then share them to me and add them to me on Twitter, as you'll see in the description below. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and yeah, let's get straight to it. Alright, you guys, so starting off at my S rank, bruh, so my best tiers, my best traits in the game, we gonna go with, and I think this trait is the most important trait in the game no matter what, Beast Face. Now, anybody that tells you Beast Face isn't the most important trait in the game, they're delusional. It really is that. It's that simple, because sound is everything, especially on console. The PC it may differentiate, but like I said, console, Beast Face is the most important. The reason I get probably 90% of my kills, even though I don't always have Beast Faces, because of sound. I know where people are, so I'm gonna be heading that direction. I'm able to make adjustments as I move on. So yeah, Beast Face, you on there, bro. And if you don't know what Beast Face does, it actually just makes it to where you can get closer to any alerts or any type of environmental sound alert, and you're able to get past it by being a little bit closer instead of having to be very far away, like birds or horses or chickens or anything like that. Another one, too, I will say, ooh, what's another S tier? I mean, we're gonna have to go Greyhound. And I'm Greyhound because I'm a very push heavy type of person on console. I push every fight. So if I see a team, because there's a lot of instances where teams will banish, right? They'll banish the boss as soon as we banish on the other side of the map, so they can try to get not a head start, but a head start running to the extraction and try to get away. Also, whenever my teammates are in fights and I'm a decent ways away, because I have Greyhound and it lets me sprint for longer periods of time, I'm able to use it, especially when I don't have my shots, my double stamina shots. So that makes it very useful. Another one, I would do Determination, because I don't know if this is true or not, but for some reason when I watch PC gameplay, they don't have half the zombies we have on console. And all my console players know this, bro, because we can run into a compound we'll run into we'll run into Golden Acres, bro, and there will be 30 zombies waiting off the inch of the lot, off right as soon as you run into the lot, or you're running into super hordes of zombies, super hordes of armors. We'll run into three poison witches back to back. Like, it's crazy how much we have on here, and Determination helps you guys do that because it replenishes your stamina faster than usual. So that's perfect. I don't see it on here, and I don't know why they didn't put it on here, whoever made this list, but Lightfoot, bro. Lightfoot, people don't think it's a high tier trait some of the time, and they don't think it's worth it because it's worth like 5, and it doesn't make your footsteps lighter and doesn't make your footsteps sound less. But you trust me, if you do the Lightfoot glitch, and if you guys want me to do a video about the little Lightfoot glitch and how to use it, because it turns down the noise on your jumps, vaults, and on top of that, it does for ladders and stuff. So if you guys do the triple jump, I don't know if you guys know that fully, but it's basically just you start sprinting, and as soon as you start sprinting, you do 2 jumps, and while you're aiming in your gun, and then you get 2 after that. So it's pretty OP, especially if you used it right. Then you can get a decent amount of ways away from an enemy without them hearing you at all, because it basically just silences all your jumps. Another one on here that I don't see, and I don't know why it's not on here, they didn't put it on here, Silent Killer. Silent Killer, super OP, especially on console, because people just make a lot of noise, and you don't really ever hear the zombie as it's getting knifed as much as you hear the moaning and groaning, especially the female character. I don't know why it sounds super loud on a female character of her knifing. Like, it's so much sound, bro. So these, all my perks, most of them relate to sound, because the faster you can get to an enemy without them hearing you, and closer you can get to them without them hearing you gives you way more of a competitive edge when it comes to fighting them. So yeah, that's another one. So the ones that we don't see on here is Lightfoot and Silent Killer. I don't think is on here. And I think that's it for the S tier rank traits. Let me see, is there anything else on here? And if your list differentiates, just let me know your traits at the bottom in the comments below. Oh man, bullet, nah. That's it for my S tier ranks. For my A ranks, I will go, and this is because of my build specifically on what guns I use, I will go bullet grubber, especially because just how many bullets you waste, and I use the motion, so wasting all those bullets, they add up easily. They add up. So yeah, I'll put bullet grubber on there because it saves a lot of my bullets. Doctor, yeah, easily on there. Shouldn't be much of an explanation. It gets you what, 150 I believe, or it boosts you over 100 or something like that, 125 I think it is. So every time you heal, it gives you 125 health with your first aid kits, which is dope. That's got to be up there. Another one, A tier, I will say I don't think there's any more on A tier. I don't think there's any more on A tier, chat. Yeah, we'll go to B tier. Okay, B tier, we'll go steady hand. For you guys that don't know, if I use the Rancor, so basically when you have any secondary that doesn't have a choke, or not a choke, a stock on it, then it makes your gun sway less. So I think that's super OP, because especially the sway on console is out of this world. It may not be more than PC, and it might be the same, but because we have the joystick and it's not as easy to control as it is with a mouse and keyboard, that's a big one for me too. One of the ones I add on off rip. Another one, kite skin, saves you from taking all this fall damage, extra fall damage. So if I get one shot by a Mosin or something and I don't die, and I'm on a roof, I can be able to jump down the roof without completely dying if I'm 2 stories up or 1 story up. Another one, I'll put fanning on here, and I'm not gonna, no, actually I'll go Mithridatus. I believe that's what somebody called it, Mithridatus, because I don't run poison shots, so it's annoying when hives are running after me all the time. And this one it brings it down to like 5 or 10, not 5, like to 7 or 10 seconds, and I'll be able to get my full vision back, which helps because it's 20 without it, and that's outrageous. It's ridiculous. That's why I can't want 1.4 drops, because then it'll make it to where it's a tier list. If I kill the hive right away, I won't do as much poison damage, and it won't just blur my vision as much. I'll put fanning on here. I don't use fanning a lot personally, because I like the quick aim and quick scope, so I don't really use it that much, but I'll put it on there. We'll also do bloodless, and bloodless because it slows down the bleeding. Salvation skin could go up here too, slows down the burn time. And what else? This is hard, man. I've never just dissected this in my perks. Bulk ward, yes, it's up there. It doesn't work versus frag bombs, but it does work to everything else. So if they don't hit you with a frag bomb, then you'll be good. Actually on on the A list, I'm gonna have to put physician. You're able to use, easily. With physician and doctor on, you're pretty much OP. And if you even throw frontiersman on there, it's crazy. D list, I'm gonna just throw a couple on D list that I just know I don't ever use. This one, because it just makes your faster reload for your crossbow, but only for a crossbow. So if you don't use crossbow, it's completely useless. What is this? What kind of perk is this? I've never used it once. Nope. God, conduit, it'll go up there. I don't use that. I don't pretty much use it if it's, the only way I'll use it is if it's already on a character and I don't want to salve it. Pitcher can go right here too as one of my bottom perks, because I don't really use nades that often. I should, but either way, the nades, I think they pro pretty far regardless. Gator skin, basically useless. Horn skin, I don't use that either. Useless in my opinion. Useless in my opinion. Super dog, useless in my opinion. Yo, I don't know, I just don't ever use that. That is never once. I don't use scoped weapons usually, unless I'm using spark sniper, and either way I still wouldn't use that. Here I don't usually aim in, I don't just stay scoped in, so I think this one goes on the lower part of the perks. But yeah, if you're just hard aiming and you don't use aim assist and stuff like that, and you just hard aim, or even if you do use aim assist, if you just hard aim, then it's a decent perk for you. Iron repeater, the shotgun one, I don't ever. God, it just makes it to where you can stay aimed in and reload at the same time. I guess I'll put it here too because I put that one. Yes, this one will go up here. Frontiersman. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know whether to put it on B or C. Honestly, I don't use Frontiersman. It's a lot of points for me, especially with what I already do run. I run basically everything up here, and that all adds up. So I'm gonna have to put it on the lower one. Frontiersman is really good actually. If you run a lot of Constantina mines and alert trip mines and stuff like that, Frontiersman is definitely gonna be for you. And if you run Doctor, you don't really need to run Frontiersman. I know to give you the extra additional, but if you have Doctor on, then there's really no point because you're getting the same amount of health, but just in a smaller bunch of times. So it's really not even worth it. Pack Mule, I'll put it up there. Pack Mule is a really good perk. If they give it to me, then I usually keep it on, but I don't buy it out of necessity. Ghoul, good perk. I'll go from very good, good, or I'll go great, very good, good, and okay, and then useless. Yeah, Adrenaline, it serves its purpose. It's an okay perk in my opinion. What perk is this actually? Let's see. What perk is that? I forgot, but I don't ever use it. What is that? Okay, let me look at this. I don't ever use it. And if you're wondering why we don't have this perk on here, is because the patch hasn't came out yet, so Serpent isn't in effect, so there's no point. Oh, restock on decoy. Oh no, useless. Unless you run decoys. You run decoys, then it could be right here as a okay. It's a pretty much useless. Quartermaster, it's a good okay. It's a good perk for sure. If you like running shotgun secondaries on top of your rifles, yes, super useless. Unless you're trying to get that little patch, that little achievement, and then if it is, it's just gonna go one up, but it's useless to me. Vulture, really good perk. I'll put it up here. Especially after this new patch comes, and you're gonna be able to. If you're not running bounty after this new patch, I'm gonna show you the meta right now. All right, this is first inside, and the meta hasn't even came out yet, and I know it's gonna be okay. If you have Vulture on, you should not be running bounty at all. You should not be picking up the bounty, because if they kill people, they're gonna be able to pick up the if they loot off their body, they're gonna get that bounty second back. So you're running Vulture. You're gonna wait for your two teammates with the bounty to loot, and then boom, you can pick up the scraps. So that's meta right there. Not conduit, but resilience. If you die a lot, it has some use, but it's really not much of a perk for me because I don't die all super often. So it's like me getting rezzed is never just like a super problem. So yeah, I think this is it. Like I said, they didn't have Lightfoot or Silent Killer, or they would be on my S ranks. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for mines. Let me know what you guys think of my list, and if you disagree with any part of it, make sure you guys drop it in the comment section. I'll read all my comments and reply to all my viewers, so make sure you guys let me know in the comment description below. This tier list is actually going to be in the description. I'm going to put this link right here in the description below, so make sure you guys get on there. I want you guys to hop in my Discord and post your tier links in my Discord under the media section. So yeah, other than that, that's going to be it for the video. If you guys enjoyed it, let me know. If you didn't, let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. And yeah, that's going to be Heeksman coming at y'all with another video, and I'm out, man. Peace.